Hey guys, this is Julie from Crafty Beach on YouTube, and I have a fun Dollar Tree spring DIY, but it's also a little bit of a thrift flip as well. I found these great old frames from Goodwill at half price, and I love the texture on the other side. Now you can tell they're pretty well built, so I'm just taking everything apart. Basically, I just want the great frame and the glass. Now you could do the same thing with a Dollar Tree frame if you're not lucky enough to find one like this. But I love these. I was going for like kind of a coastal cottage feel with these spring DIYs. So I picked up two of these frames, and the first thing I do is just paint them all over with some ivory paint. They have a really great texture, so I will go back and distress those as well to bring out even more texture. You can tell by all the staples and everything on these how kind of high quality these frames were. So I was really happy to find these. They're in pretty good shape. So the first thing I did was just paint both of them ivory. And then I'm going to go with my staple gun and remove all of those staples because I don't want those to be visible when I add the glass back to it. I just want the glass and no back because we're going to do some of those Dollar Tree flowers in the glass panels. Now I want to bring out all that beautiful texture on the frame. So I'm just using some Antique Wax by Waverly and brushing that over, wiping off the excess with a little baby wipe. And it gave me a really nice vintage vibe. So I'm just going to do the same thing here on our second frame. What I want to do is I want to hang both of these frames together as a set, even kind of attaching them together. I think that'll be really pretty. This is the flower that I'm going to use for the first one. It's the large pink flower. I think they have different versions of these. I want mine to like distress though. So before I even add it to the glass, I went over it and distressed it with some ivory paint, wiping off any excess with a baby wipe, and I'm using like the soft blue flower on the back as well. Now, since these frames were thrifted, I definitely had to clean up the glass to make sure that it was good and clean. And now that these are dried, I can add this to the frame. It kind of goes off from the side. It's perfect for this like 8x10 size glass. And then I'm going to do the same thing here with our little blue flower. And I think distressing these really kind of made a big difference. It really made them look very coastal cottage. Now, since I kind of took this frame apart, I do have to add a hanger here. I'm just going to add a sawtooth, just trying to figure out the center of my frame. And I'm going to do that on both of them, even though I'm going to string them together because I don't want them to fall and break. That would be bad, especially since they have glass in there. I used a little hot glue on the inside of the frame and added the glass back to it with the little cutout of the flower. And we're going to do the same thing here with the second one. I love how these turned out. I think they're so pretty and charming for spring. Once I got both of those attached, I am going to go in here and attach them together. You could hang them side by side too. That would be really cute. I attached mine together with just a little bit of that burlap ribbon from the Dollar Tree, just making sure I didn't interfere with the hanger for the second one. And this is how they look hanging on my wall. I hope you love them. If you would like more spring Dollar Tree DIYs, be sure to check out my YouTube channel at Crafty Beach. And until next time, happy crafting.